Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the ESR, Tugas, and PHSR Multi-Community Gt4 World Tour Round 3. We're coming to you live on tape delay from Imola. I am very attractive, and with me as always is the 19th Beastie Boy, Michael Magus.
Ooh, 19th. We got Tobias Thierolf on pole, followed by Henrik Andreasen, followed by Tobias Helming. Two Tobiases in the top three. There you go.
Helmans? Mayonnaise?
Helming. Magic Kashyuk, Timo Koniecki, Andrew D, Stefan Frings, Leszek Lakomi, James Butler, Fran Hidalgo, Premins Liss, David Phillips, Vic Vega, Martin Pater, Mauricio Delgado, Peter Coleman, Mauricio Julian, Matt Taylor. It's a new name, I think. Rick Martel, Morbid Apathy. Adam Stewart is back and getting out-qualified by Morbid Apathy. What happened?
He's drunk.
And Ricardo Costa at the back with no lap time, so he will start from the back.
Adam Stewart definitely sandbagging, going to win the whole thing.
We'll see. What cars he got?
He's got to make it a challenge.
McLaren. Got a lot of McLarens here today, but none of them are particularly close to the front. We got Porsches, Audis, Mercedes, BMWs. We're off. And I like Tobias Helming's very colorful livery there in third place.
It's not too bad.
Although he's being dropped to fourth place now, behind I believe that is Andrew D, who's taken third. Tobias Thierolf, and coming up the inside is Magic Kashyuk, but nothing to deal with there. In fact, actually, Henrik Andreasen got the jump on Tobias Thierolf at the start. Pardon me. Sorry, Henrik. I forgot you were the Audi. And for some reason, I thought Tobias was. I don't know why, because Tobias routinely races the Porsche. It's not like this is a new thing.
I believe it's because you are dyslexic.
Adam Stewart is moving up through the field, overtaking our boy Rick Martel.
I see him. He's in the Gt4.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Matt Taylor had a little moment there.
Happy belated birthday to Rick the Model Martel.
Indeed, our Gulf Oil man has his birthday, but I don't believe he's the Gulf Oil car though, Byron.
Well, then,
that Gulf Oil car is a KTM, and that means that it is James Boutelier.
Whoa! Maybe we can make him an honorary member of the Gulf Oil Mafia with Rick Martel, myself, and Martin.
Indeed. Heading our way through Aqua Minerale. I actually do remember all the turns around this track, which is a bit weird because it's not like this is one of my favorite tracks.
I learned all the turns. There's Aqua Minerale. There's this guy who's just decided to fuck her right off.
Peter Coleman's just skipping the chicane there.
There's Aqua Minerale. There's Aqua Fizzy, Aqua Flat, and then there's Aqua Regia.
There is not.
Aqua from Sweden. Jones, calling Dr. Jones. No?
Let's see here. Let me see if I can name all the turns around this track. Hang on. Here we go.
Are any of them named Brandon?
All right. So I never know the name of turn 1 because, to be honest, it's not a turn. I'm sticking with that. It's a full throttle, you don't brake, you don't turn, you just drive through it. I don't consider that a turn. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong for that. Maybe I'm wrong. But the Variante Tamburello, Variante Villeneuve, Tosa, Patella, Aqua Minerale. I am blanking on that last chicane's name.
It's Barbie Girl, the song from Aquaman.
I'll have to look that up. And then Ravassa is the last area. And then, of course, we used to have Variante Bassa, which is where I've told you this, the early 2000s Formula 1 game AI could not handle Variante Bassa. Morbid Apathy with a little spin there. And they would just all crash there. You'd have a giant pileup of cars there. Not part of the track anymore. Okay, what is the name? Is it Variante Alta? I kind of vaguely recall it being Variante Alta. Variante Grissini. I think that's been renamed. Yes, it was Alta, now it's Grissini. Okay, I award myself a half point.
Is Grissini also dead?
Yes.
Just playing the odds on that one.
Playing the odds. I think we've only got 2 dead guy corners on this one.
They should some track somewhere should just have one literally called Dead Guy Corner.
Dead Guy Corner.
I mean, there's a song called Dead Man's Curve.
Racer's Graveyard. Boom. There you go.
You could name it after, but if you have one called Dead Man's Curve. You have to play the song like on repeat during every race.
On the rear of Stefan Frings, he looks to make a move here on Tobias Helming into Variante Tamburello. This is an awesome corner. When you get this corner right, you are loving life. That's kind of the hallmark of Imola. There's so many corners here that like they have so many variables, and when you get it just right, you're like, yes, yes. Here's Andrew D, who has fallen back to 6th place, but is overtaking Stefan Frings, maybe into Tosa. A little banging of the doors between the Beavers. And Andrew gets hooked onto the bumper and actually ends up losing a spot to Timo Konieczny, who has also had a bit of a rough start to this race.
Well, it's probably because he's not as coordinated as Adam Stewart.
Adam Stewart's had a good start. He's up to 15th. Vic Vega making the overtake on Peter Coleman here.
I think we should have Vic Vega drive the Vic's Vapor Rub car.
It would seem to be a natural sponsorship for sure. And Ricardo Costa moving up another spot there as he overtakes Rick Martel.
I don't think that's true.
Better have wished him a happy birthday on the way past the Rick. Ricardo. It's the only acceptable option here. Well, Mauricio. Thought he was going to be a little late on the brakes there, but he's actually okay. He's on the tail of Prism Lisp as they head through there and battling for 11th and 12th.
Cool man and the masters of the universe.
Trying to remember the Grissini that Emilia's corner is named after his first name, so I can get deep and dark into this.
I'm not gonna lie. All I can think about is crostinis now. Delectable. If you've not had some crostinis, y'all need to look into that.
The motorcycle circuit still uses Variante Bassa.
Is there a Nova every time you go through Bassa?
There is not.
Won't.
But the four-wheel track, the car track, does not use Variante Bassa.
Now all I can think about is Casio keyboards, and you just hit the Bossa Nova button. Did you know? Is it the song? I think it's the song Clint Eastwood by the Gorillaz. That whole beat is straight off of like a preset from a Casio keyboard. They just slowed it down. Fucking hilarious. Oh god, oh lord, oh my goodness.
That is Matt Taylor in the wall.
Matt Taven.
Get ready for Matt Taven jokes. I see where we're going with this.
I enjoy Matt. If you're not familiar with pro wrestling, which I'm assuming anybody listening to this is not, even though we talk about it all the time, Matt Taven is actually very
far from
wrestler.
being overtaken by James Butler. Adam Stewart puts the dive bomb there. Oh! And Butler turns him around.
Hell yeah, get him!
Oh
wait, that was
that was almost great for Adam Stewart. It was almost fantastic.
Get him, Adam. Now we have blood feud. Let's go.
Now he's racing against Rick Martel.
We could write this gimmick all the way out. Let's go.
James Butler with the chair shot.
My God, that's Tobias Helming music. He's coming in with I don't know anything about Tobias Helming. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen him race before. Actually, I think he's a newbie.
It's the Tobias.
I imagine he's from our boys, either the Tugas or the Petrolheads.
If Tobias Helming and Tobias Therolf come to blows, will there be a new singularity?
Andrew D with an overtake on Stefan Frings. Moving into 6th place. And now we see it from Frings' point of view.
Michael, if you're comparing Tobias Therolf and Tobias Helming, which bias is your Tobias bias?
Therolf, because he's on my Super Mega Baseball team.
I knew you'd say that.
He is the great Tobias Thrustmaster. master of stolen bases and hitting, but not defense. Not in any way defense. Defensive liability like you would not believe.
Tobias Thirstmaster, proponent of Gatorade.
If I play a season without the DH option, Tobias is just like getting 1 at bat per game and then coming right back. That's how this works.
You get to play the first or second inning, and then you get benched.
Well, no, normally you just pinch hits for a pitcher. Because I don't trust a man whose glove was like, I think, like 15 and his arm was like 15 as well. It's not good. Instead of 100, for the record.
Maggle, is it true that you have deleted Super Mega Baseball from your computer and will never play it again?
Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Although I really kind of want to find like a super. I want Super Mega to have like a full-on like series, sports series. I want Super Mega Hockey, Super Mega Football.
That'd be dope.
I want all of these things.
Super Mega Cricket.
Not so much in for cricket.
I think cricket.
I could do soccer. I could do rugby. Rugby, please.
Yep. Super Mega Croquet.
You can even make it rugby sevens. I'm okay with this.
I want the return of the Outlaw Golf series. Outlaw Golf 1 and 2 were fucking excellent games.
I did enjoy that. I also enjoyed Mario Golf.
It's too much Mario. Too much Mario.
You can play non-Mario characters, you realize?
Not enough Birdo.
Birdo's in there.
I don't believe that. Birdo ain't been in the game since Mario 2.
Birdo's been in many games.
I
think all the sports games, actually.
I want Bullet Bill, but I want him to be called Bullet Bill instead of whatever they're calling him now.
Mm-hmm.
It's too dangerous. We can't call him Bullet Bill. He's
a bullet.
Dummies.
Peter Coleman having a battle with Mauricio Julian. Flashing the headlights.
Does that work as a tractor beam?
I mean, it can. I'm not gonna lie.
Tractor beam of hotness.
On board with Tobias Helming.
I find this overwhelming.
Peter Coleman has got Ricardo Costa and, never mind. Makes a mistake at Rivazza. Ends up losing a couple of spots. We'll rejoin behind Rick Martel. Actually, you get to rejoin behind Morbid Apathy. Go, Morbid!
Morbid Apathy.
Actually, Morbid looks like he's having, by his standards, a pretty good day out there. We've generally seen him only, struggling with the car and not losing it, which is a step up. And I say that with all positivity. I am here for the driver who starts off really bad and, develops over time. We're here for this. And there is our hero, Morbid Apathy.
Well, speaking of Morbid Apathy and Morbid Angel, DeRosa's just dropped a new album. I'm intrigued.
Well, Morbid did kind of go off there, but that's very Ante Villeneuve. That's a tricky corner. I've done that too. I can't say shit.
Maybe you should.
I took out Mike Stoppel at that corner once.
Whoopsie.
On board with Adam Stewart, and he looks to take a run on Mauricio Julian into Variante Alta. Or Variante Gracini, depending on how up-to-date we're being. Apparently became Variante Gracini in 2021. So I suppose I should just say Gracini. Helming thinks about an overtake there into Tamburello, but thinks better of it. And Martin Pater on the tail of Mauricio Delgado. This is for 12th place heading into Tamburello. See, that's turn 1. Like I said, I don't remember the name of that turn. I'm not going to look it up because it's not a turn.
You're out of turn.
It's like turn 1 at Laguna Seca. I dare you. Does anyone know turn 1 at Laguna Seca? Because no, it's not a turn. It's like a full-speed kink. Looking to the outside. You're not going to make that happen. Tosa's very much an inside move corner. You're easy to defend. In fact, it actually costs Bader because he loses a spot to James Butler. And Butler's going to take them both. James Butler on the charge, Byron. Gulf oil power.
Get him, Games.
Side by side into Aqua Minerali. Butler will retain the spot. Good little three-way fight here for 12th place. Into Variante Alto. No one really tries anything.
Is Variante Alta named after the Ultimate Warrior?
Alta with an A. Like an alto saxophone.
Alto.
Into the pits goes James Butler. There is a mandatory pit stop here, so he's going for the undercut. A little earlier than I think I would have personally gone for the pit stop, but it is what it is. I noticed that Andrew D has changed his overlay here to show me the time remaining in the race. I appreciate that. That was missing last time.
Mauricio.
Well, I think it was there. I just think that it's behind the placard there, the title placard with the ESR, Tugas, and PHSR.
One would think that could be moved to the side.
Well, he's giving me the time remaining down in the little green box below that. That's acceptable.
I'm gonna put you in a little green box.
Stop trying to put me in a box.
Dick in a box?
Doesn't work. I cannot be boxed.
All right, dick in a box or heart-shaped box?
Heart-shaped box.
Excellent. Well done.
I am not Danhausen. I cannot be put in a box.
I mean, are you the man in the box?
I think my song is more "Don't Box Me In." Although who does it is now eluding me. The name of the guy. It's in my Spotify. I can look it up if we need. I actually discovered that song by watching an episode of Challenge Fresh Meat back in that season during the Turnstile Challenge. When Pete and Kenny are winning that, it plays "Don't Box Me."
Don't know. I'm thinking about like 3 different songs, and neither of them are correct. There's "Don't Let Me Down."
Okay, hang on. I am looking at the Spotify.
Don't let me down. That's the Beatles are going through my head right now, and a few other things that don't quite make sense.
"Don't Box Me In" by Nikki Lindsay King.
Not familiar.
It's the only song of his I know, so. Could not say. I enjoy the song, though. It's good workout music.
Nikki Lindsay King. Interesting.
Nikki is spelled N-Y-K-I.
I noticed that. What a weird bastard.
Tobias Helming still tracking down Magic Kashchuk, looking to get onto the podium in his series debut, if nothing else. Might be debut on this YouTube channel, period. He needs to form a tag team with Tobias Theorolf, and it's going to be the Tobiases of Destruction.
Destruction.
He can be Kane, and Tobias Theorolf can be the Undertaker.
All right, I played the first.
Oh, that would have been a brave move if he went for it.
I played the first 15 seconds of that song, and it's a direct ripoff of something else that I can't remember.
Oh, probably. I'm not claiming originality.
That is fair. Like it is a good riff, but it's definitely something that I know and I can't remember what it is. It's like 3 Days Grace or something.
It's older than 3 Days Grace. I don't think it's 3 Days Grace. So if 3 Days Grace has the same riff, then they ripped this off, actually.
That is possible. That's for 2015. I don't know. Oh, no, it's not. It's Deftones. This is That's the opening riff is a direct ripoff of Shove It.
Gotcha.
My Own Summer.
I'm not a huge Deftones fan, so that might
It's
be
because you're a horrible person.
I mean, that part of it, yeah.
I love Deftones. Deftones are the greatest.
I like everything of Deftones I've heard. It's just for some reason I've never done the deep dive.
You should. It's a good time. Join the crowd. The water's fine. Oh, pretty tight.
Bias Helming is all over the back. It seems to have all the pace advantages over Kashuk, but he just cannot make the overtake happen. Martin Pater on the tail of Mauricio Delgado. I believe both these guys have made their pit stop. Yep, they have. Peter Coleman versus Rick Martel. Heading into Variante Alta side by side. Rick's not going to force the issue. It's also worth noting those BMWs handle the curbs a lot better in Variante Alta, so they have a bit of just kind of a natural advantage there as Adam Stewart picks off Ricardo Costa and moves up into 11th place. Martin Pater on the tail of Mauricio Delgado. We've lost James Butler at some point, unfortunately.
No! James, why?
He pitted and then didn't come out of the pits, apparently.
God, probably got a scuff on his fresh-ass goddamn livery. Can't go out in public like that.
Oh, no! Mauricio Delgado loses it out of Ravaza.
Oh, boy.
He'll lose out to Martin Pater as well as Prismless.
Get in there, Mauricio. Smack him around with the chorizo.
Someone got a little wide there. Costa's going to get that spot back from Adam Stewart as Stewart gets a little wide. Oh, it's Adam rocking the Volt livery today. Okay. Used to Mauricio Julian being the Volt livery.
But are you rocking the suburbs?
Prism Lisp going side by side with Martin Pater. Cannot make the overtake happen.
Peter, let's get at her. My cat just bit me right on the thumb knuckle. It hurt a lot. To be fair, I was molesting him, not sexually.
Purely in a non-sexual manner.
Purely platonic molestation, and maybe just to annoy him a little bit, and I paid for it.
Going side by side with Mauricio Julian makes the overtake without an issue. Julian is not racing him because he's still got a pit, and D is the top pit stopper. So, not really a battle there for position as much as just the technicality. Adam Stewart going down the inside. Oh, that was a little cheeky.
Hello, cheeks.
Got the job done, overtaking Ricardo Costa. But that was a little cheeky.
Get him, Adam. Go. First one Tobias, then the next.
Well, that was Ricardo.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tobias is next.
Yeah, but he's a pit stop behind Helming.
You're a pit stop behind you.
He's not battling for him.
Shut up.
Vic Vega with the overtake.
You just gotta believe.
Morbid apathy there.
Gotta believe.
I don't think we've seen Lezek Lacomi all day, so welcome to the stream, Lezek. Or David Phillips, so welcome, gentlemen.
Laser surgery Lacomi.
Lacomi versus Phillips and Fran Hidalgo up ahead.
Do you think Fran stands for... Oh, boy.
As Morbid Apathy gets tagged in the butt and spun around by Martin Pater.
Listen, I'm all about that. I'm all about that pit maneuver. That was well executed, but that's the second time you fuck somebody over. Because I'm definitely pinning the Mauricio thing on you. I'm not, Mauricio doesn't make mistakes out there at all.
We hear the rest of the commentary team would like to admit that Mauricio took himself out. Oh, Martin's waiting for him. Okay. That's
well done.
classy.
All right,
That's
all right.
classy.
You've been downgraded to minor offender.
That's classy.
We will not be playing the Hive's main offender in your honor.
Mm. Actually, remember from like the speaking back of the "Don't Box Me In" song, that was like the golden era of music from the challenge. I actually got a lot of songs off of those seasons.
Nice.
And then they got worse, and then they got better again, but they got worse for like a long time.
Yeah, there's been some seasons I'm like, this everything's a banger. Everything, every season, every episode, the whole way through is a banger, and then the next season is like, we licensed this from AI or something.
From about, I'm gonna say, Duel 2 till about Battle of the Bloodlines. They had really good music. Well, Battle of the Bloodlines was inconsistent, but they did have one of the better bits when they're doing the underwater challenge where they had to go and swim up for pockets, and everyone's talking about Abram drowning Johnny Bananas. Including Abram.
Bananas.
Bananas is like, I'm sitting here in an air pocket, and I know that I only have one teammate left coming behind me, and it's Abram. And I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about this. To their credit, they were two of only 4 people that completed that challenge.
Them and Derek.
Derek was not in that season. The other 2 that competed, it was Cara Maria's cousin and Abram's brother. So literally Abram's family, half the people that completed that one. That was the season we got to meet Johnny Bananas' cousin, the former NFL player, and the whole season is just me going, this guy played in the NFL? This guy. this guy right here played in the NFL.
Was he a punter?
He was a safety, apparently, for the Detroit Lions.
Well, I mean, it's Detroit Lions.
I mean, practice roster for Detroit Lions, but, still.
Fair enough.
Technically the highest caliber athlete that the show has ever had, and it's like, you suck.
You are the suck.
You are worse than your non-NFL playing cousin, in every regard. For the most part, none of the bloodlines really worked out. Almost none of them were like on the show in like 2 seasons' time.
And then we had them killed.
Proving that just because one of your relatives makes good challenge TV doesn't mean that you do. Lezak Lakobi making the overtake of Rick Martel. Again, he's pitted. Rick is not, so not really a battle for position. Trying to remember who is the last bloodline, like person who was on the Battle of the Bloodline show as a the person's relative that actually was on the show was Nicole, who was eliminated in like the first episode of Vendettas, and that was the last we saw of any of the bloodlines.
And then Nicole was found having a giant brain tumor and unable to read, which really didn't change her life at all.
Not really. She was not. I don't know. She was smart in a very non-book sense.
I mean, she can't pronounce any of the words in the books. So.
No, that's not that Nicole. Not that Nicole. You're thinking of the wrong one.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
I don't believe you.
You're thinking of Nicole, the firefighter.
Sure.
The one with the obsession with peanut butter and the fact that her accent is so thick.
What?
Wrong Nicole. There's been more than one Nicole on the challenge, sir.
I don't believe it.
There are very few names that are limited to just one person. And they're weird names. Like, there has only been one Kahutta.
That sounds like somebody just threw up when their kid was born and they throwed it down.
A little bit. There's been one Cahuta. There's been one Kifla. One Leroy.
You say Queefla?
Kifla. Only one Chet, fortunately.
I don't know. I think we could do with more Chets.
I don't know about that.
What about Chet Lemon?
Chet Lemon is good. One Evelyn. Just trying to think of other like unique names. One Joanna.
Evelyn Woodhead of the Evelyn Woodhead Sped Red and Curse.
Now I'm trying to think of like a weird name that actually only has one occurrence on the challenge history.
I mean, you already said Cahuta. That's pretty fucked up.
No, I mean like a really normal name that happens to only have one person in the challenge history.
Like Chad.
I don't think there's ever been a Chad.
Steve.
There's been a Steve. We know Steve. Steve the nerd.
There you go. There's your answer.
Steve, who is my spirit animal because he wrestled in college and is a nerd. There you go. There's the winner. Martin Bader with the overtake on Adam Stewart there.
I heard a really good joke. I can't remember the comedian's name, but he's like, I met a guy. You know, people give their kids weird names. Mm-hmm. I ran into this guy named Jathan. Mm-hmm. Not Jason, not Nathan.
Jathan. Okay. That's
and it's like so. And the guy's like, I want to try and be, friendly, and people. I just want to, make sure that they feel welcome. And people like to hear their own names. So I'm like, hey, Jathan, how you doing, Jathan? Like, what's going on, Jathan? And the guy's like, are you serious right now?
Timo Konetsny looking to try and make an overtake happen. And does make an overtake on Magic Kashchuk, who made that pretty damn easy, to be honest. Magic has not come out of the pit stop in a good spot. He was in 3rd place before the pit stops. He's down to 8th. Now, he will overtake David Phillips, who's running in 3rd place and has not pitted. But I don't know if he's going to get on. He's not going to get Andreasen, and I don't think he's going to get Frings either. We're also waiting on the pit stops of Peter Coleman and Morbid Apathy.
What if he becomes really energetic apathy?
That'd be interesting. So he would go from being Orange Cassidy to like motivated Orange Cassidy.
That'd be fun. Slightly different part of the match, Orange Cassidy. Gotta get the pop up from the crowd, Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy to Fire Ant.
Yes. Dave Matthews plays loudly in the background. He wakes up in the morning.
Henrik Andreasen looking to make a move. Actually, I think that's just a lapping situation. I got kind of excited, and then I'm like, wait, Henrik's in 1st place. He can't be overtaking anyone for position. Frings has been into the pits. Okay, he came out behind Kashchuk. So Kashchuk is netting a 5th place right now, because he will overtake Phillips once Phillips pits. I'll tell you whose long run worked out real well, though. Fran Hidalgo, who's suddenly fighting for a top 10 spot here with Vic Vega. Guy who was kind of not really anywhere early in the race. Peter Coleman rejoins from the pits.
How do you know Fran is a guy?
Suppose that's a reasonable question.
Could be Francesca.
Pretty sure it's Francisco, though.
I would hazard to play the odds that you are correct, but never know.
Fran, if we have been misgendering you this whole time, please let us know.
Fran, with a horse with no name, Hidalgo.
I do know that women play video games. I've met some of them.
We know some, yes. My mom likes Command & Conquer.
Ah.
It's the only game she ever really played, I guess, that she liked. But she does like to Tesla coil a motherfucker here and there. Oh, and Dune. There was a Dune RTS back in the day, back in like the late 90s.
Dune 2000.
Yeah, that she liked that one too.
They had Michael Dorn as the Atreides.
Ooh, very nice. She played it way more than I did, which is a bizarre statement to make.
I played it a lot. It's a good game.
Seemed good.
It was from the same studio that made Command & Conquer, so it makes sense.
Yeah. R.I.P. Westwood Studios. EA has slaughtered so much talent.
Yeah. Adam Stewart battling with Peter Coleman over 16th spot. Coleman has finally been into the pits and out, so we're waiting on just 2 pit stops, David Phillips and Morbid Apathy.
Adam Stew. It's
my
favorite.
Peter Coleman loses control in Ravassa. We've seen a couple of cars lose it in Ravassa. That's a little unusual.
That was really close to the lowest speed T-bone I've ever seen.
This is it's not normally a corner we see a lot of action in. Fran Hidalgo battling with Lezek Lakomi and Vic Vega in the rearview mirror. This is over 9th place.
Been through the desert on a horse named Hidalgo. If anybody's not seen the movie Hidalgo with Viggo Mortensen, y'all should do that. I haven't seen it in a long time. I might watch it.
It's a good movie.
Might watch it again soon.
Really, anything with Viggo Mortensen's pretty good.
Pretty much. I have not seen Eastern Promises, but I heard that it's good too.
It was good.
And then there was something with violence in the title.
History and Violence.
There you go. Was that good?
It was good. It's also got Ed Harris in it.
Oh, yeah, right. That's the one with Ed Harris. Good old Ed Harris. Steely-eyed missile man, Ed Harris.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed Ed Harris as the Man in Black in Westworld.
I would recommend a movie also with Viggo Mortensen and Ed Harris named Appaloosa.
Seen that. It's a good movie.
Yeah, indeed. It's a Western, and y'all gonna like it. Or else.
Ricardo Costa tucked up underneath Mauricio Delgado here. Battle for 13th spot. Heading down into Tamburello.
Tamborello.
Around the outside. Picking up Morbid Apathy. Morbid versus Rick Martel. Morbid's still got a pit, though, so... We'll see. Is he going to go in this time?
Are you going to pit the McLaren?
Going to go out and do another lap. He's got time. 7 minutes plus in the pit window stuff. And there is race leader David Phillips. He's finally going to pit. It's just about to get caught up by Tobias Thierolf and Hendrik Andreasen, so this is a good time to get to the pits. Don't want to lose time fighting with the actual leaders. We'll see if his deep run pays off. I think it's going to. He should come out in a decent spot. Top 10, I'm imagining. I'm going to say...
What if he whips it out on an indecent spot?
He might come out behind Vic Vega. Maybe anywhere from 8th to 11th would not surprise me.
I mean, as long as you're not coming out behind James Butler, you're probably doing all right.
Well, no one's coming out behind James Butler. He's gone.
James, why did you quit?
He's packed up and gone home.
James, I know it's got 4 wheels and not 2, but come on.
David Phillips has rejoined the race in 8th place. So good work. Solid work. I don't remember where he was before the pit stops kicked off, but he was not in the top 10. So the long run helping him out quite nicely. That's a well-executed overrun. Comes out in front of this battle between Lacomi, Hidalgo, and Vega. So with about 20 minutes and change to go, it is Henrik Andreasen leading from Tobias Thierolf and Tobias Helming. Tobias. Timo Konietzny, Magic Kashuk, Andrew D, Stefan Frings, David Phillips. Then it is the man we were just on board with, Lazak Lakomi and Fran Hidalgo, your top 10.
Gee.
Ricardo Costa going past Mauricio Delgado and Martin Pater. Says, thank you very much. I'll go through as well.
What?
Or pardon me, that was not Mauricio. That was Adam Stewart.
Adam Stew.
Or maybe it was a lapping situation. I'm not sure. The timings are not making any sense. That might have actually been like Mauricio Julian.
You're on drugs.
Or Matt Taylor. I don't remember what livery Matt Taylor has. Been a while since we saw Matt Taylor.
I have never seen Matt Taylor.
Yes, you did. It's the whole Matt Taven bit.
I started doing that because his name rhymes with Matt Taven.
Yeah, we saw him go in the wall.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since.
Oh, we're talking about short term. I thought you were talking about like in other races.
No, I do believe Matt Taylor is a new face. Matt Taylor and Tobias Helming are the drivers I do not recall previously seeing.
And Andrew D.
Oh, we've seen him before.
What?
We see him a lot.
Oh.
Need to get my boys Ken and Ben to invade at some point.
Sounds like a hell of a tag team. Were they in 3 count?
It might have been. Might have been the 4th and 5th member of 3 count. Or 5th and 6th if we're counting Tank Abbott as a member.
Indeed we are.
Does feel kind of bad because those 3 dudes, like, their careers got shit kicked by that thing, and they're all good wrestlers.
Yeah, Evan Courageous was fucking awesome.
Let's not even get started with Hurricane Helms.
Never heard of him.
I will always remember the the Ultimate Deletion match. Lake of Reincarnation. How could you create something so revolting? All right, 3 count time. You're not Evan. You're not Shannon. They were way better.
Shannon Moore just kind of like went off the deep end, I think.
A little bit.
It's like, I'm going to be punk rock. All right, cool. I'm going to be more punk rock. All right, well, why? No, all right. Well, he's like decided he was going to be punk rock for life.
He's going to push the boundaries of punk.
Yeah.
Oh no! David Phillips gets caught by Leszek Lakomi. Spun around. Didn't get a great look at that as to assess the blame there. I'd want something. I'd want something on board. But we'll see if Leszek pays here. Oh, a little bit. Through goes Fran Hidalgo. Through goes Vic Vega. I think he's waiting for Phillips. Adam Stewart having a problem at Variante Villeneuve. Loses a spot to Peter Coleman. Vega trailing Hidalgo for 8th place. It's higher up than we usually are used to seeing Fran, but I think he changed cars. It looks like that McLaren is suiting him quite a bit. Adam Stewart overtaking Peter Coleman, who has problems with Variante Alta. Vega getting maybe a little bold into Tamburello, but thinks better of it.
About a tambourine.
Shout out to Martin Edmonds, who Steam has told me just started playing Risk of Rain.
Oh my god, I'll get an umbrella. Is it like some kind of weird fucked up rain?
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll have to look up the game.
My cat has decided to dig his claw right into the bed of the nail of my ring finger. That hurt in a way that I have
Goose,
not
you are
experienced in a
risking your life, sir.
I'm about to pitch you across the room. And by that I mean like just throw you under the couch behind me.
Lezek Lakomi has a little spin. We'll lose him a spot to Prism Liss.
Has he got a lisp?
Trying to figure out where David Phillips tumbled way down the order. Must have had another problem after the contact with Lezak Lakomi, because he's now battling with Martin Pater for 13th place and Ricardo Costa.
I think he realized he did.
Meanwhile, at the front, Tobias is on the charge, Byron. He's got
Get
Henrik Andreasen in his sights.
Get him. Enrique. He coming por Jume. My cat realized he did bad wrong, and he's curled up on one side of the basket, real close to my hand, and almost touching it with his nose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh,
Please don't kill me.
I'm not gonna do permanent damage. Psychological only. I may, as punishment, bundle him into my arms and squeeze him.
On board with Martin Pater. On the tail of David Phillips.
Michael, is it true that every winner at Imola gets immolated?
No.
Why not?
Because it's just the name of where the track is, dude.
I believe that to be a cop-out and weak sauce.
It is circuit. Its full name is Autodromo Enzo Idino Ferrari Piazza Ertenzona de Silva. There you go.
I believe we should name it Lamborghini.
At Imola, Bologna, Italy.
Let's rename it Lamborghini Test Works and only do tractor pulls.
This is the Ferrari test track, and it's named after Enzo's kid, so that's not happening.
Gross, little touchy.
It's also named after Ayrton Senna, of course, who passed away here in 1994.
I don't think that's true. I think
That is
he's
true.
in a government facility.
Oh, we're going conspiracy theory with this. Okay.
Yep, he's in there with like the last remaining birds and Australia.
Oh. Martin Pater going side by side with David Phillips, and we'll complete the overtake. And Ricardo Costa also coming through. Might be something wrong with Phillips's car.
Too many flips.
Well, he had that contact with Lezak Lakomi, and he fell back after that. So I'm wondering if that broke something in the car.
Or if it broke something within him.
Or something in him, yeah, could be.
He was never the same.
Actually, on that day in 1994, the 1994 is a tragic year for F1 because at the Imola round of the championship, Senna was not the only driver to die. Roland Ratzenberger lost his life here as well.
Oh my god.
And it was almost 3 because to this day, Rubens Barrichello does not understand how he was alive after his crash.
Is this where I make an exterminator joke about the rats?
Be a bit insensitive.
Possibly, that's why I was asking.
Roland Ratzenberger seems to have been a very good dude. Seems. Never met him myself, of course.
Rats in the walls.
His team was very, very I actually was a touching moment to a certain degree because so back in 1994, the two slowest cars did not get to make the grid, and that was usually the two Pacifics or one of the two Simtecs, or usually either a Simtech or a Simtech Pacific or two Pacifics didn't make the grid. They were the slowest teams. Now, two drivers did not take part in the race here at Imola that did qualify. Barrichello had to be rushed to hospital because of his injuries, and the passing of Roland Ratzenberger. So they offered the Pacific driver who had not qualified with Roland a spot on the grid, and he said, "No, I did not earn it. It did not start the race." So that was nice. And numerous safety improvements came to Formula One after that. And since that day, I think we've only had one death in F1, which is Jules Bianchi.
After that day, they decided to enforce seatbelts and helmets.
Let's see here, get a full list of F1 fatalities here.
And also, you have to signal at every corner.
Yep, since that day, Jules Bianchi is the only F1 driver to have passed away.
Well, that's good.
Of on track, I should say.
Yeah, well, I mean, ODing on stuff in the parking lot don't count.
And Bianchi's was just a freak accident. They had a piece of equipment dragging a car away on track in the wet, and he spun out and hit it. So there's just not really much you can do with that. Adam Stewart Mauricio Delgado, overtaking. Pardon me, that is Adam Stewart overtaking Peter Coleman. The problem was Delgado was also overtaking someone at the exact same time.
Mauricio Del Coleman.
So I caught that on the tower there. But Delgado overtaking Lacombe, and the battle between Stewart and Coleman continues. We pick up Tobias Thirl, who is still trying to run down race leader Henrik Andreasen here with 8.5 minutes to go. Ooh. Get a little squirrely through Aquaminor Alley. They are actually coming up to this battle between Adam Stewart and Coleman, actually. They're just a turn ahead. Adam looking for a move there into... I don't know why we changed to look at this. That's just more of an apathy getting lapped. By Prism Lists.
Battle to the death.
Not quite. No, this is the blue flag. I don't know why we're here when we have so many good battles going on.
I'm gonna hit you with the explosive flag. Adam Stewart still on the tail of Peter Coleman. Peter Coleman's had a really action-packed race. I feel like the camera could have just stuck with him and we'd have had a good time. You stabbed the guy in the heart with a trident.
Nope. Gets a little bit off there at Variante Villeneuve, and Adam says, thank you very much. I'll take that position and move into 16th place. Leszek Lacombe versus Mauricio Delgado. Battling for 11th. Six and a half minutes to go. We're trying to translate that into how many laps we're going to be looking at.
18.
Probably about 4. Get the action cam out here for Leszek Lacombe as he attacks our boy Mauricio, the charcuterie board, Delgado.
Get him. You're going to throw wine in your eyeballs.
Adam Stewart looking to pick up a spot here or lap someone. I think this is lapping someone. Might be Matt Taylor. or Mauricio Julian. Car looks a little damaged. Front end is a little crunkled. Ooh, nice save.
Is this about Rich Crunkleton?
Oh, Richard Crunkleton. One of the unsung heroes of MMA for a long time.
And proprietor of the party hotel, the Crunk Hilton.
Oh, Crunkleton did fight in the UFC. I forgot that.
Was that right after the WEC merger?
Let's see here. He fought Hermes Franca in 2003.
I think that would be a yes.
No, that's before the WEC merger.
No. Maybe.
So he fought way back in the day. Lost by unanimous decision. No shame in that. Doesn't really have a lot of notable wins. Really just Carlo Prater, but like just a really respected dude. And of course, his losses are all to like really good fighters: Hermes Franca, Rob McCullough, Dave Jansen, and Ahmed Aliyev.
Akbar who?
Ahmed Aliyev, one of those just random Russian journeymen that like fought everybody. Did a lot of losing, but like to names that you absolutely know who they are.
Correct.
Had a couple of good wins. Beat Efrat Escudero, beat Diego Brandao, Rashid Magomedov, and your boy Alexander Sarnavsky.
Oh my god.
Who is a disciple of your other boy,
Steve.
Alexander Shlemenko.
The ballerina of death.
If you really have never watched yourself some MMA fights, find yourself a highlight reel of Alexander Shlemenko.
You get dizzy. It's a lot of spinning stuff.
100%. That guy has the same like form of Tourette syndrome that I do. That gives you the balance kink. Martin Pater on the tail of Leszek Lakomi, as well as Mauricio Delgado. Not too far behind Prism Liss. You can see him in the distance, but probably a little too far behind him to really make a run at the top 10. Barring a mistake. And Andreasen has stretched his lead out to 1.2 over Theorolf at the front. Oh, Pater's going to try and go down the inside of Villeneuve. Here we go. Nope.
Denied.
Oh, maybe not.
Well, baby. Inside, outside.
He's in the old inside-outside, yeah. And has the overtake done by Tosa.
Shake and bake. You have spilled my macchiato. Maggle, which is the greatest racing movie of all time? Days of Thunder or Talladega Nights?
Days of Thunder.
Incorrect.
Talladega Nights is good, though. It ranks very, very high.
Talladega Nights got a cougar.
It does.
Instantly superior. Tom Cruise ain't get work with no cougars.
I wouldn't put that past Tom Cruise.
I double dare you, Scientology boy. Get you a bunch of cougars in the next movie. Mission Impossible, they just throw you in a room full of cougars, you gotta get through there.
Mission Impossible Cougar Protocol.
Somebody throw a sardine in his pocket.
Tobias Helming is under pressure for the last spot on the podium from Timo Konieczny. And Pater is on the tail of Mauricio Delgado, and Adam Stewart and Peter Coleman are still fighting.
Cool, man.
I need Tom Cruise to get beaten up by Mr. Hyde again. I need that in my life.
Tom Cruise has to wrestle 700 gorillas.
Fran Hidalgo making a lap there on Rick Martel. I'm pretty sure the only upside of that Mummy remake movie was, in fact, Russell Crowe getting to beat up on Tom Cruise for a bit.
Correct. I have seen it. That is true.
It was
my boy Chris and I decided to watch all the Mummy movies, or I kind of decided, and he went along with it. And so we watched all the Mummy movies. I think it's like he hadn't seen more than like the first one.
Okay.
And I was like, well, the second one's equally excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And then at some point we get the CGI rock, and then we get Tom Cruise for no fucking reason, and he's like, I'm intrigued and revolted.
I am both intrigued and disgusted.
So we watched all the Mummy movies, and the Tom Cruise one is dog shit. But we're getting a new one. We're getting a new one with Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser. It's coming.
Nice.
We, the collective globe, are excited and approve thereof. By the way, the pit lane is closed.
It's been closed for a bit. We're right now waiting for that checkered flag. I think we're getting one more lap. There's yeah, because the race leaders haven't come across yet.
Me neither.
So the guys crossing the line right now will get one more lap. And then here is Henrik. Checkered flag will come out for him as he leads home Tobias Thierolf.
Enrique has held off not one but two Tobai. I think that has not been that has feat not been achieved previously.
Here comes Tobias Helming to pick up the last spot on the podium. Peter Coleman and Adam Stewart battling through Ravazza for the last time. They'll hit the checkered flags. So it's Andreasen from Thierolf, Helming, Konieczny, Magic Kashuk still out there.
Do you believe in magic?
Well, if you believed in Magic taking 5th place, you did. Andrew D crosses the line in 6th place. Here comes Stefan Frings to finish in 7th.
Do you think...
really good run for Vic Vega. 8th place for the orange Mercedes.
I now sentence Magic Kashuk to listen to Magic Man by heart on repeat for every race from here on out.
And Fran Hidalgo with a real solid effort to 9th place. Congratulations to both Vic and to Fran. And here's our boy Rick Martel coming home in 19th spot.
Ricky Bartle.
And Prism Liss coming home in 10th place. Good run for him. Martin Pater leading home Mauricio Delgado, Lezek Lacomi, and Ricardo Costa in the background. And here comes the last man to the checkered flag, Morbid Apathy, 20th place, bringing it home. There's the man in 2nd place, Tobias Thierolf. And we're getting the slow-mo of the race winner. There are the results. Andreasen, Thierolf, Helming, Konieczny, Kashuk, D, Frings, Vega, Hidalgo, Liss, Pater, Delgado, Lacomi, Costa, Phillips, Stuart Coleman, which sounds like a name, honestly. Stuart Coleman. And then we have Mauricio Julian, Rick Martel, Morbid Apathy. Matt Taylor did not see the checkered flag, nor did James Butler. Just seeing if we're going to get a championship pop up here as well. As we reach the halfway point of the World Tour. And there it is. Tobias Thierolf had won the prior 2 races. He leads the way with 115 points. Andrew D is second, a distant second, admittedly. Magic Kashuk, Antonio Costa, Jeff Ecott, Stefan Frings, Timo Konieczny, Adam Komorowski, Vic Vega and Henrik Andreasen, your top 10. Martin Pater, Tobias Helming, Mauricio Delgado, Leszek Lakomi, David Phillips, Timo Ryder, Sergio or Sotiris Moraitis, Fran Hidalgo. Yeah, Fran's best finish previous to this was 18th, so 9th is a big deal for him. Martin Edmonds, Prism List, James Butler, Peter Coleman. Then it's Chris Willems, Rick Martel, Michael Chute, Ricardo Costa. Oh, this was Ricardo's first race of the series. Mauricio Julian, Adam Q. Stewart. What's the Q for, Adam? You gotta tell us.
Quantumania.
Ricardo Gomes, Josh Schneider, Morbid Apathy, and then the zero scoring Steve Davidson and Yuri Kratachville and Matt Taylor. There you go. We'll see you for round 4.
Huzzah.